when it's night.
I was on a roller coaster. I thought I was gonna die because it was really, really scary.
When I was asleep, I prayed to God, and then he answered my prayer when I was still asleep the next morning.
I was praying that my baby cousin would be healthy.
When I got my baby sister, now she's 3.
I think heaven is like the garden at the beginning of the Bible.
Where you can just do whatever you want.
I think it looks different to everyone. Like, if you really like basketball, it might be like 1,000,000 basketball courts, and like the floor is a giant cloud. I think the ground is a giant, fluffy, pink cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And like, say you were hungry. I mean, you're probably not hungry in heaven, but if you were, you could just say, I want a ham sandwich, and one would appear in front of you. A place where Jesus and God live.
If you wanted a game, you could just say battleship, and then it would just appear in front of you, and you would never know what happened.
Like maybe church.
Like it never rains, and it never has bad clouds.
Like it's storming.
His clothes is red, and he has a red robe.
I think he is nice and that he'll care for you.
I think he wants us to have fun and play.
How when he makes his miracles and stuff, like when people are in the hospital and they're really, really sick, like they just come back home. I think he has a white robe and like a blue thing around his waist and around here. I think he's like just like light, like you can't see him, but what he actually looks like, because he just looks like light.
Okay.
And like the most thoughtful person you can think of, like the most unself-centered person, and multiply that times 1,000,000. How is there so many different people with so many different skin colors if there were only 2 people to start off with?
Why did you make mosquitoes, wasps, bees?
What would he be if I was up there and if he was invisible, he would come back right behind me and he would turn back invisible when I walked behind me.
I would tell him that I don't think that Adam and Eve were the first. I think that Adam and Eve were the first people there, like in that part of the area. And I would ask him, where are there other people in the area?
How did he make us?
How did he make the world? How many people are in this church?
How did you make us move and talk? He tells you inside of your heart, and he shows it to you because you have happy things in your life.
When you're at church, you just get like, and Reverend Shepherd's doing the sermon. You just get this really cool little tingly feeling, and that's basically his way of saying I love you.
He gave us the world. He couldn't love us if he made us. So if he made us, then he loves us. To give animals shelters.
He's just provided so much for us, and when you're worshiping God, you can tell.
You can tell?
How it feels good. The Bible says so. And if you think about when you make something, you usually like it.
In different parts of the Bible, it'll tell you